Good morning, brothers. Welcome to our little show, our little corner of the world that we like to call Morning Breath.
This is always my favorite part of the day because I'm like, how is Tim going to open us today?
We have joined in studio this morning. We have John the Voice.
Good morning.
It's a late arrival, but he's in. He's in.
Late arrival.
Well,
when do we start?
It was 2 minutes.
Yeah, but when do we start?
We start at 7:15.
All right.
When whenever Alex says we start.
Here's the thing. Just know when the light is on, I'm in the chair and we're ready to go.
You called that correct. We debated on whether or not to get the bobblehead out.
No, I texted Matt this morning. I said I will be there. I'll be there.
We also have Boss Man Matt. Good morning, Matt.
Good morning.
And the Stalworth, Alex.
Now I know what that means.
Super producer Alex P.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Did you hear any commotion in your area last night?
No commotion, but I heard there was some commotion with John.
John had some
commotion.
commotion.
The fire department.
Well, I was here in town, so it was actually right off of Marion Avenue, some other places.
There was a couple.
Well, there was some over by the UP home, and then all of a sudden there was like a whole brigade going down the road and turning right at Corner Creamery because I was feeling like a strawberry milkshake, and so I stopped in at Corner Creamery last night, and then they were racing over just across the tracks over there on Marion Avenue, and there was like a house with like one of those stormed for the basements and stuff. People would go down in, and there was there was a whole bunch of activity over there.
Oh, be darned.
Fire and everything. So
there was lots of activity. There's something going on around the square. Ambulance.
maybe some of our listeners can fill us in.
Yeah.
But we do still have a dead screen. So
somebody knows something.
Dang it, Alex.
I tried to do it before we started, and he was busy
Alex,
trying to
that's what the hand
I was trying to do hand signals, and he just wasn't picking up on them.
We got Alex out of sync this morning.
Yeah. He even pushed the button to turn TV on. It still didn't turn on.
Wow.
Let's see. We got some voting news today. We have to. The polls are open at, I believe, 7:00, maybe 8:00.
Yeah, I don't recall, but yeah,
This
they're
morning.
open in Washington for the mayor's race.
We have mayor's race today. I think that's the only election going on today in our area. So make sure if you're in Washington, you exercise your civic duty. Have you registered to vote, Alex? I shouldn't have asked, should I? Should not have asked. All right, so I can't be too hard on Alex. Didn't get around to that, did you?
I don't know who I'd vote for. Okay, I can't make an educated vote right now.
You work at a newspaper.
If only there was this place where you could go to get the news about different. Yeah.
Have a cellular device.
So,
Okay.
I'd write in Tim Elliott. That's what I'd do.
That's what I'd do to it. Write Tim Elliott in. No, I would not do that. John, you talking about some basketball when you?
yeah. It was.
In?
Here we go. We're just gonna ride that horse, aren't we? Okay. So, last night was a good game between.
You're very happy.
I kind of am. And you know
There's
what?
a glow about you.
Yeah, there really is. The gentleman's sweep was completed last night of the Los Angeles Lakers. The Denver Nuggets got the job done. Jamal Murray hit a shot, I think, with about 3 seconds to go in the game to put him up 2. Ironically enough, I think the Lakers led for like 3 or 4 times as long as the amount of time as the Nuggets in the series, so like they had the lead in games and they still got beat 4-1, which is just. Here's the thing: I am a Michael Jordan apologist. Not that he needs it, but for life is the greatest of all time, and so this whole like Jordan LeBron debate thing, which there is none, but it's fine.
I don't think there is either.
So it's just I love it every time, and then I think it was at the end of like game 4 when it was like 3-1 or 3. No, it was at the end of game 3 when it was 3-0, and I was like, well, it's just basketball. And I'm like, now it's just basketball. Okay, all right. But anyway, we could do a whole show on that, so I'll be quiet now. So just put on the tuxedo, pull out the broom. It's a gentleman's sweep, and
sweep,
exactly. So
of LA.
I doubt Jordan ever said, "Oh, it's just basketball."
Oh, that is correct. Never heard or Jordan, Kobe, any of them, because I'm still one of those. Correct. I'm still one of those that's like I like Kobe. I just
Yeah.
So.
He was an intense baller.
He was a baller, man.
Sure. He was a baller, Alex.
He's a baller.
Shot caller.
Remember? Played for LA.
Totally.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah,
No, I remember him.
I was about to say, if we don't know who Kobe Bryant is, I'm going to get him and walk out of the studio
I
right
never
now.
really watched basketball, so like,
That's fair.
Didn't watch football either. Now you're
yep.
Watching the draft.
you're
Deep in the
critiquing
draft.
It's true.
Is there any money on the Mr. Irrelevant?
You know, I don't know.
There should be money bet on him now since
I know a couple. If there is, I know a couple people that probably have money on it because yeah,
what's his name, the quarterback for San Fran?
Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy was Mr. Now
Yep.
look what he did. So now that
He's done right for himself.
he did good for sure. And Caitlin Clark, I don't know if we talked about this. She picked up another award. Did we talk about this Friday? Alex, do you remember?
I don't think so.
She picked up another, the only college player ever to win it twice. Whatever
Yep.
it was.
Sullivan or something, maybe.
Something like
I
that.
can't remember.
And they get kicked. They have a
Preseason game on Friday.
practice game. Yeah, and then they start like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think they. I could be wrong.
and a half, something.
Well, I think I could be wrong. I think they played 2 preseason games, and their first game's like May 13th
Yeah,
or
I
something
think
like
so.
that.
Yep.
What's the rule?
Yeah,
They're all pros now.
they're all pros. Lots of videos of practice, and
Dude,
she's killing it.
Wouldn't that team just be just happier in hell to have her?
I would think.
Good Lord. Good Lord. Anything else on your mind, Alex?
You got anything else?
Well, I'm just asking. I'm asking the room
You know,
just in case.
we should do some investigation into what makes a cuss word, right? Because or just so, for example, Tim made the statement "happier than hell." The words we use, like they make sense to us because we use them, but if you actually broke them down, they don't make actual sense, right? So, for example, as a religious person, happier than hell. Hell's not a very happy place in my estimation, right?
That's not very happy, is it?
Right, but it's always the English language is interesting to me, like how we use things and how we use words. I don't know, but the whole what makes a cuss word a cuss word?
Well, that's,
and why does it feel so good too? Like
why? Yeah.
like a well-timed F-bomb releases so much like stress and like whatever else, right? But other than saying, freak or frick. But if you actually, I'm not going to say it.
I
but
usually go with fudge.
Yeah, exactly. Why does that feel more just like relieving and just like, oh, okay, like,
You've put some thought into this.
I don't know why it just came out of nowhere. Random thoughts at 7:23, but I just,
It's still early. John's brain is still going in funny ways.
I'm
Holy
just saying,
flop, Alex.
like
Mother flop.
Mother flop.
most creative euphemisms for cuss words. That's another.
I like
another
that.
thing we should do.
I do kind of wonder what made those.
Yeah.
How did they change into what they are today?
Like,
I'm curious.
yeah, like they're words, and so it's like, well, what? Wow, that's just you could get thrown off the air for saying that versus like.
Well, so not as much anymore. I mean, if you go on these cable channels, just on regular TV cable channels, they're saying a heck of a lot more than they ever used to. I talked about Yellowstone a couple weeks ago. Yellowstone,
yeah.
Still haven't watched that.
Oh, you'd like it.
But I mean, like being like movies and TV is like yes, but I mean like actual live television, like a sportscaster or newscaster or whatever. It's like I can't believe they cussed. I'm like, really? Turn to the other 19 channels up or
exactly.
down on your on your TV, and that's what you're gonna hear. So I'm like, I don't know. It's just interesting to me.
Well,
All right, Tim.
That's all right.
We got some people checking in this morning already.
Yeah, go. You take care of that.
Yeah,
will you?
Kristen checked in, Tiffany checked in, Denise checked in, my mom
Kristen.
checked in, and Jimmy. And it seems like Jimmy hasn't been around as much.
We
lately.
made him fan of the month, and then he disappeared.
But he's back.
Got his
see.
moment of fame,
Maybe
and
we-
then rode off into the sunset.
Maybe he saw
All right.
the inner workings and is like, nope, I'm out of this. I don't need to be associated with this mess.
Yeah, he said he made a mistake. Well, that will. Today is April 30th.
I know,
So
we'll
we'll
have
have to put out our ballots here pretty soon.
I got a couple names in mind.
Okay.
Jimmy says he's been on a golf extravaganza,
Ooh.
Had a kid.
and they don't have Facebook in wherever you were golfing. I mean, come on, were you golfing at 7:00 in the morning?
He might.
I'm
have-
calling out Jimmy.
And just-
Jimmy's gonna be Jimmy.
Shots fired.
That's your professor.
It is my professor.
You're pushing back on.
I'm 30 years removed, so I think
Yeah, but you don't.
Can't go back and change the race now, dang it.
Mom's still your mom.
Yeah, but
right?
mom's still my mom. She's still on there.
It's like
No.
Mike
Southern
Craney is
Illinois is
still
almost
Mr.
in
Craney.
Kentucky.
He says, nope. Southern Illinois is almost Kentucky.
We have a few minutes. Let's an oldie but a goodie that Alex and I used to have a lot of fun with. It's called the Iowa City Police Log.
It's a good one.
And after a lot of digging and a lot of time when they quit printing it, Alex dug his heels in and went and requested Freedom of Information Act. He went the federal route. And he took it right to the sheriff.
I
and said,
demand justice for
my
the
people
people.
need to know. And here we are, folks. We have it. We have 2 pages of information that we're going to delve into quickly. Whoever wants to go is fine. There's some good stuff here. And thank you for your diligence, Alex.
No problem. Anytime, Tim.
Second one on the list, subject at a police department requests to speak to a watch commander, wants to become an officer, but doesn't believe he can as he has a felony on his record. He's wanting options about alternatives.
Yeah, you can be a rent-a-cop. That's what I think. There's a live raccoon in the reporting party's apartment, and he would like some help.
Came in from the ceiling.
That raccoon came in from the ceiling. He just appeared.
A male hugging a dog for the past 2 hours at this location. He's just sitting on a curb.
Okay, that actually makes me sad.
Yeah,
I'm like,
know.
what's going on? Yeah, there could be a lot happening there. That's sad.
Listen, the guy needed a hug.
Yeah, but the dog probably didn't need a 2-hour hug.
Well,
Hey, they.
if the dog stayed,
They did.
Yeah.
and if that person was just sitting there watching for 2 hours, why didn't you go give him a hug?
Yeah.
Go give him a
Somebody, either the dog or the human, or both needed a hug. Good
Somebody
grief.
needed a little love there, Alex. Subject is not sure what he should spend his $330 on from his birthday. He's extremely bored, and he'd like some options on what he can do. So let's call the Popo.
It's called a popo.
Get himself out of jail. Would that cover bail?
It could. I've never been.
Me either.
Not to.
You can't walk by the Summit Bar without getting blown out of your mind by the amplified music. I want to go there, actually. This is like an ad for them.
Here we go.
Would
Summit
like,
Bar.
would like them talk to an extra patrol in the area to make sure they are complying.
You know they're downtown, right?
Yeah.
Wonder if
in,
this is-
in a college town.
Or if this is the same person that lived on that golf course. Anyway, all right, moving on.
Yellow Corvette or Ferrari, blue Porsche, Asian male subjects driving, racing around downtown. There's $2 sitting in that racing around downtown.
I'll bet they weren't racing around. We've all driven downtown, except probably you, Alex. Have you?
Believe it or not, I
don't think
have.
so. Really? I don't think you could get up much past 30 mile an hour downtown ever. It's just a mess.
Ray says, "What if his felony is being guilty of being extraordinarily handsome?"
Well, in your experience, Tim, how many of those felonies have you gotten? Tell us what that's like.
Well, all right. You found my.
Not sure
I've
that's
got a rap sheet this long.
It's a mile.
kind of think that's a misdemeanor, not a felony. So I'm not sure.
Loud party sign says, "You honk, we drink." Again, I would like to attend. That seems fantastic.
We need to make one of those. Just wherever.
Just throw it up.
Make one.
Hey, all the rain we've had lately made me think of this. I saw a video the other day of these guys sitting on the side of a highway next to some extremely large puddles, and they had a case of Busch Light, just like sitting there in lawn chairs wearing swimming trunks. And as the cars were driving by, they had like a sign that says "Please splash," and so people would hit them, like not them, but they would hit the puddle, and the water would just. And like, I was just like, man, what a simple, juvenile but fun Friday afternoon event that could be. Just on a sunny day, that could be a great time.
That works.
Yeah.
My only question is, sooner or later they're going to run out of puddle.
I mean, but man,
Or
I wonder
beer.
if they thought,
Or get hit by a car.
or maybe they were drinking a lot and refilling.
The puddle.
oh boy, that's.
But then you don't want that
Oh,
splash.
you gotta
back
go and
on.
ruin that. Oh, that's,
You don't.
gosh, that's gross. Oh my word. Okay. See, this is a problem. When you guys tell me something, I instantly see it in like high definition 4K. Like I picture this in my very active imagination. I don't want to see that.
One more. Reporting's party's son consumed a soda at Acapulco, Mexico bakery.
Soto and
It was
Acapulco.
6 years expired. 6 years. Not
Long
one.
time.
Not 2.
6 years.
Not 3.
Not 3.
Not 4.
Son is not feeling well. Reporting party wants to report this. She was connected to poison control.
And poison control
Do your
laughed at her.
job. Yeah. 6 years expired. Pop soda. Did it even fizz? Did
Was it
do
No,
I don't know.
he drank
Can you
it.
get more information?
We'll try.
He drank it.
Let's take a break, shall we, Alex?
Let's do it.
All righty. We'll be right back.
At Seafirst Credit Union, we're all about making connections, like how we connect you with a flexible financing you need to install that all-season room or remodel your kitchen with a home equity line of credit. Connect with Seafirst today and see why together is better.
Introducing Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every meal is a delight. Start your day with our mouthwatering breakfast options and savor flavorful lunches with friends and family. Cap off your day with our delectable dinners. Hy-Vee Market Grill, where every moment is delicious.
Washington County Hospital and Clinics, providing quality health care that puts you first. Whether during a hospital stay, seeing a primary care provider for wellness exams or sick visits, minor surgery to a total joint replacement, or recovering from an injury, we're here when you need us.
More than you expect for your health care. Washington County Hospital and Clinics.
Step back in time and create unforgettable memories of the 2024 Midwest Old Threshers reunion. Gather the family and immerse yourselves in the nostalgic charm of steam engines, antique cars and trucks, tractors, gas engines, and the horses. Whether it's the savory delights from the North Village to the log cabin or the unforgettable concerts, this is where memories are crafted. Plan now to bask in the history of the past from August 29th to September 2nd in Mount Pleasant. Visit oldthreshers.com for details. Don't miss this chance to make timeless memories.
Welcome back, Morning Breathers. We are Morning Breath. I'm your host, Tim Elliott. We are sponsored by KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
Thanks, Casey, and all the gang at KCTC.
Thank you, Casey.
And the group of us, the four of us this morning, are sponsored by Hy-Vee and Hy-Vee Fast and Fresh.
Thank you, Willie.
Thanks, Willie. And all of the Hy-Vees in the neighborhood. In the neighborhood.
Is that
That's
what Hy-Vee jingle is that?
that's a,
Helpful smile on every aisle.
I believe that's a Sesame
Well, he's
Street.
kind of making one.
I was going to say, I'm like, what?
Something that popped into my box this morning, this phone box, and I found it interesting. How much time would it take a hacker to hack your password in 2024? This is oddly enough amazing. So most characters, some of us had 4 characters or 6. 4 to 6 characters. If you had numbers only, instantaneous. They'll find you. They'll break in instantly. Let's just skip right to like 8 and 9 because most everybody wants 8 and 9, right? Your banks and all that. If you just had numbers, it'd take you. If you had 8 numbers, 37 seconds. They'd
Wow.
find that.
Wow.
If you had 9, 6 minutes. This is what's amazing to me. If you use just lowercase letters, 8 letters, 22 hours, they'd be hacked in. 3 weeks for 9. If you used upper and lowercase, it'd take them 8 months or 33 years. This is where it's freaking amazing. This is where it gets amazing. Numbers, upper and lowercase, 3 years, 161 years. It's just
3 years,
exponentially.
161 days.
3 years for 8.
Oh, 161 for
161
9.
years for 9.
So that's why it's important to have all those variations in your
Now,
passwords.
if you add a symbol to that, 7 years for 8, 479 years for 9. If you get up into 16, 17, 18 digits,
Our company makes, our IT department makes it go 16.
3 quadrillion years.
Right.
They can't, I mean, forget it. It's not happening. I mean, and numbers that I don't even know.
In 3 quadrillion years, they can have whatever they find.
Yep.
They can have my money. They can have whatever.
We won't use money then.
I won't.
No, it's gone.
I for sure
Notice
won't.
I said we, Alex. No, I won't be using it. I don't know. I was just amazed by that.
I have a password keeper, and I have auto generates the passwords,
Yeah.
which has some numbers, symbols, whatever.
Yeah.
But I have no clue what any of my passwords are. I know what one password is to get into the password keeper, and that's it. I don't have a
That's
clue.
the only. But once somebody knows that one,
I know. Well, that one's got a lot of letters too.
it's one of those 474 year ones.
okay. There's numbers on here. What's a QN? If QD is quadrillion, what's QN? That's the next.
Yeah. I'm also dead.
Quintillion.
There you go. I'm also not
Tim's
around to worry about
Tim
that.
is big braining us this morning.
A little bit.
Not well. That's. I just thought. Alex knew that one. I just had to stop and think about it.
Totally.
Totally. Totes.
Totally. Totes.
Totes the goats.
Totes.
Anything else? Anything else on anybody's mind?
Yep, Jeff Hagers. I think that's how you say it, Jeff. Good morning.
Good morning, Jeff.
Jeff, I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but he was on Mount Pleasant live phone and he switched over so we can see his comments now, but I think he's in Arkansas.
I had a kid. I like that.
Yeah, so I don't think I know Jeff, but
We're going to get to know him.
we're going to get to know him.
Now he's
Welcome, Jeff.
chiming in.
Yep.
Did I say there's a live after 5? This is like open to anybody.
It is,
Come
but
on up.
you're spoiling my set for the day.
Oh,
Hey,
okay.
that gives me an idea.
Yeah.
We should do a evening edition of Morning Breath at and alive after 5, like live, like people walking around, like we just right there.
We could have our own live after 5.
Yeah.
Yeah. Morning breath live after 5. You up for it, Alex?
Yep, let's do it.
I mean, it could be legit. Where would we-
Do I have to help carry any of this junk?
All of it.
the immediate first concern, not where are we going to have it, do I have to do anything?
I'm the senior citizen here. I should get
Okay.
should get some.
You do your morning workout.
I was gonna say-
This could just be your morning workout.
Yeah, but we're going to do it at night.
Could be your evening workout.
Five,
evening
five,
By
workout.
5 o'clock, I'm tired.
5 p.m.
He's already in bed.
He's already in bed.
It was 8:30.
Hey, we could host it on an evening at the end of like men's league and comment. We could sit on the patio at the
that's a
golf
bad
course
idea.
as people come in.
It's really a bad idea, John.
But it's a great idea.
It's a good idea, but not such a great idea. All right. Well, let's take another break, shall we, Alex? Because we got to get set for the day before I give anything else away.
Before you ruin it.
Attention Hy-Vee shoppers, introducing Hy-Vee Perks, your ticket to exclusive savings and rewards. Access exclusive perks, prices, earn gas discounts, and unlock special deals. All this for free. Join Hy-Vee Perks today and start saving.
At the Capper Auto Group, we put our customers' needs first and understand that everyone is as different as the vehicle they select. We offer new Ford, Chevrolet, Buick, GMC, Jeep, Chrysler, Dodge, and Ram vehicles in a friendly environment that puts you in the driver's seat. When it comes to service, we maintain factory-trained technicians and competitive pricing. The Capper Auto Group still believes that service after the sale provides the best customer experience. Come see the Capper experience for yourself.
I am Melissa Westfall with Homegirl Realty. Heather and Charlotte and I have worked together for many years. and we have always had a vision to have a business together.
I'm Charla Howard, and the good news is we bring a very high level of experience. We have a combined 80 plus years of experience in this real estate marketplace.
I'm Heather Merrick, and Homegirl Realty brings a lot of things to the table. We have phenomenal communication with our clients, buyers and sellers, to make sure things are going smoothly and you don't have anything to worry about.
Federation Bank is a locally owned bank providing award-winning customer service. We believe that we are more than just a federation of banks, but a federation of communities, serving Brighton, Richland, Wellman, and Washington, Iowa. Federation Bank's highly skilled staff is here to make sure you are able to accomplish your personal and professional goals, whatever they may be. Federation Bank, your family bank.
In the heart of rural Iowa, where community matters most, the connections we make are made to last. Meet KCTC, your hometown internet, phone, and TV provider. At KCTC, we're not just about technology, we're about people. Our dedicated team are your neighbors, committed to bringing you top-tier services right where you live. We believe in giving back to the community that raised us. Experience the power of a real connection with KCTC. Join us in building a stronger, more connected Southeast Iowa.
Good morning and welcome back to Morning Breath. I think we're just
free falling today. Tom Petty would say.
Free falling. I don't know. I think it's doing okay. We're just kind of winging it. Just like normal.
Like normal.
We're a little bit all over the place.
You said Jeff's name perfectly, so
kudos
to you.
To me.
Yes.
Do you remember how you say it?
Haggers.
Well, welcome again, Jeff.
Yeah. Thanks for coming.
Be sure and like and share.
Like, share, and follow.
Like, share, follow, comment.
Got any buddies down there?
Hey, did you say Arkansas?
I think.
I'm actually, for the first time in almost 5 years, taking a vacation this summer.
Going to Arkansas?
Going to Arkansas. Going down to a friend of mine owns a lot of lake house rentals down there. And I don't know if it's like I know he himself lives around the Hot Springs area, but he owns places all over. But yeah, we're going to go down. It's more like a trip, I should say, than a vacation, because like my dad, my mom, me and my boys, my brother, his kids, we're all going to go down there and stay in like a lake house for like 4 or 5 days.
That sounds like a little vacation.
Yeah, it'll be good. But I would tell you what, you put me, my dad, and my brother in the same like enclosed space for like 5 or 6 days. If you think I'm strong-willed and opinionated, there's a place I got it from.
You got it from somewhere.
Yeah, and it's much stronger than mine. And my brother came before me, and he's older, and he is also equally as
Well,
and then you throw kids in the mix just for fun.
Oh yeah,
good God, hold your own, John.
Yeah, that's what I do.
To remind you, you're John the Voice.
There's a little shadow box in here.
Yeah.
You're famous at some level.
I'm like, hey, listen. People in Washington, Iowa know me, okay? Back off.
All right.
I have tens of followers in Southeast Iowa.
I have many leather-bound books.
14 followers.
I have tens of followers in Southeast Iowa.
Let's get set for the day.
Time is 7:44 a.m. The date is April the 30th.
Got
it. Temperature right now in Fairfield 53, Mount Pleasant 53, Washington 51. Mostly sunny today with a chance of thunderstorms this evening.
Ooh.
Apparently. Today is high of 80 and a low of 54. Things to do. Tonight in Fairfield, Brendan and James, featuring Effie Passero, will be performing at the Fairfield Arts and Convention Center at 7:30, and they are described as a dazzling cello and soaring tenor vocals duo.
Dazzling cello.
Dazzling cello.
Dazzling cello.
I need to put that on you need to put that on your resume. Dazzling general manager of
exactly.
It's in Fairfield.
Tonight in Mount Pleasant.
It is Fairfield.
Such a Fairfield definition. Dazzling cello.
That's probably on their marketing material. I don't know. Tonight in Mount Pleasant is Taco Tuesday at the Mount Pleasant Christian School from 5 to 6:30 p.m. Dine-in or to-go options available. And tonight in Washington. There's a live after 5.
First time hearing this.
Live after 5 at Archer Appliance, and it's I think it's shared with Washington Auto Center from 4 to 6 p.m. And Denise chimed in and says, "Come have a sandwich." I think she used an emoji.
Those are 2 beers clinking together.
Those are
Have a
beers?
drink. Yes,
Oh, I
yes,
can't see
absolutely.
them. Sorry.
Yeah, there's a little hand.
All right.
From this
Sandwich and beer, 2
from this
different
eye,
things.
the senior citizen's naked eye,
Exactly.
picking it up would look like 2 cents, but it is in fact drinks. Yes. So.
Yeah, I think she said yesterday you could have a sandwich too. So anyway, they have stuff. That's tonight at Archer Appliance. And this day in history, the World Wide Web launches to public domain in 1993.
Thanks, Al Gore. What? I thought he started it.
Yeah, you read that on the internet too, didn't you?
Except it said that Tim Berners-Lee actually
Yeah.
was the creator of the World Wide Web.
There you go.
That's fantastic.
I also wanted to notice that George Washington was inaugurated on this day in
It was. I saw that too. I just didn't put that in.
I like that kind of stuff.
Well, I just randomly grab stuff.
We're almost in May, and they had an inauguration this late. They took their time and did crap right.
Go
back
figure.
in the
Well,
day.
they had to ride up on horseback, so it took longer.
Had to make sure everybody had time to get there.
They couldn't text
They couldn't even
message
send a
people.
fax back then.
They had no World Wide Web.
Your daily dad joke. I'm throwing you a curveball. It's not on the sheet. I just heard this yesterday. I liked it. What is the leading cause of dry skin? Tim's already laughing. A towel.
Why do you not laugh at that? You need to look that up later. Should we let that?
I might need to.
What it means is when you use a towel to dry off after you.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how you could laugh at that. That was hilarious. You didn't. You just remembered it.
I did remember that.
Hey, I was talking with Todd Patterson last night. He was a little bitter. He goes, "You guys took my dad joke idea." To which his wife was like, "Do you really think that you invented the dad joke?" You know, he's like, "Well, I made it popular here in Washington." He's like, "No, you didn't." I'm like, "This is hilarious."
I will
Is
give.
it still on?
I will give what?
The dad joke thing?
No.
No. I will give credit to Todd. He is the godfather
of
the
dad joke.
dad jokes.
It does not matter. Like, it's so funny. Like, he'll be preparing for like a speech or somewhere or like whatever else, and he's like, "Do you think I should tell a dad joke?" And I'm like, "No." And then he's gonna do. I mean, just to see what his reaction will be, because I know regardless he's gonna do it anyway, and he actually lands a lot of them. It's hilarious.
They are. He's good at them.
That was a good one.
Dazzling cello sounds like the fanciest dessert at the Methodist Women's Auxiliary potluck.
Whoa.
That's actually hilarious.
Thank you for that, Ray.
Ray from the top ropes.
For the South Ropes.
From the top ropes.
Top ropes. All right. I think that's all we have time for. I thought we were going to be on time, and here we are.
Yep.
3 minutes along. That's just the nature of who we are. Mm-hmm. Isn't it, Alex?
See, 3 minutes really isn't that long.
3 minutes is nothing.
How'd you not get to the towel?
It's really long.
It's a long time.
It's a long time. All right, everybody. We are stopping right there. Thank you all for joining. If you like, please share and hit the like button and everything else you're supposed to do. We'll see you tomorrow morning.